Welcome to the Palace of Versailles. We're about 11 miles west of Paris, and this is a former royal residence. This place is pretty impressive, pretty crazy actually. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna spend a little bit of time here and kind of see what we can see. Let's get a little gander peek-see. Let's go. It says to rendezvous at point A. It's a little confusing here, the line system. And there's a lot of people trying to gain entry here. As we walk in, we have some marble busts. Really different people. We have acquired a map of the building and of the grounds. Now, this giant, come on, focus. This giant building here, this giant palace, is this tiny little part on the map, and these grounds are enormous. Oh, it is time to get lost. So we're gonna head over this way to the state apartments, hall of mirrors. I really don't know what all is here. We're just gonna kind of wander around and explore. Like this statue of Apollo being served by the nymphs. The artwork is impressive. It's a crazy looking cathedral over here as well. The royal chapel here was completed in the year 1710. Little things like this make me very interested. So you can see the railing. Typically when you walk up the stairs, you would stand next to the railing. After a few hundred years of that happening, if you look at the stairs, they're all worn down almost in a perfect straight line. It's a little tough to see, but that one right there in the center of the screen, you can really see it. It's all worn down from just people walking up them for so many years. Now walking through the gallery. Quite a few beautiful paintings all throughout. Looking at that chapel again, it's a little hard to describe on camera, but the fact that we walked up all those stairs and it's still that high up. Whew. Very large room. Crowd level. Ridiculous. There's a lot of people in here, man. Whew. This place is nuts. A little preview of the gardens. You can see how far they stretch out there. Woo-hoo-wee. So we've been walking around in there for an hour and a half, maybe. Really neat. The building itself is really cool. Where I showed when I said crowd level, I forget exactly what I said. Not enjoyable. Like way too many people here. I'm excited to get out in the gardens. I think we've explored the palace probably enough. We definitely did not see a lot. We missed a lot of things, but it's just, there's too many people here. If you're not a fan of people, not going to be the thing for you. But the gardens look nice. We pretty quickly went through all the buildings. We started over here. I did miss the gallery of the history of the palace, so I would like to see that. And we did miss the apartments over here. I think we're gonna skip that just because it's just, like I said, the crowd level is crazy. But we did come over here. We walked through all the rooms, the state apartments, the Hall of Mirrors, and the Gallery of Battles, which the Gallery of Battles was quite impressive. I did like that. Yeah, I'm excited for the gardens because the palace, although beautiful, the experience, a little bit of a letdown. Not going to lie. Nice little animation here showing the history and some of the rooms that we walked through. We did kind of speed walk through the majority of it, again, because of the crowd level. A little more modern here, 1815. That's the door that we walked into when we were waiting in that big long line. There you can see the gardens on the back side there. Ah, right there. It's the Gallery of Battles. That was my favorite room. Started out a little better, but then it became just as crowded as the other galleries. This over here, this is very interesting. So this is a scale model of the Royal Opera House. I looked at this earlier. The stage here, so this is the foyer, the amphitheater, and then the stage. The stage is actually on these little lifts, leathers, gears, cogs, because it can be raised and lowered to where the stage is even with the seating area, so they can have one large flat ground. That's crazy. The whole stage levels out. This is now what I am excited for. It much less congested garden walk. Now we're gonna take a little stroll. We gotta find a drink. We gotta find a single drink inside that entire building. I don't know if that's by design. They were selling macaroons. So, but why no drinks? What the heck? The gardens are just an absolute labyrinth of paths to choose from. And every once in a while you come across a beautiful fountain or statue. They do have some maps posted as you're walking around with "You are here" indications to help you from getting lost. This opening up here, coming up, is the Grove of Domes. Looks like it's supposed to have some running water, but it appears the fountain is not on at the moment. Grove of Domes. Some rather large fish. Oh, hey, buddy. As well as a swan. Itching his back there. palace is getting smaller and smaller in the distance. It just goes forever and ever. If you want to get some steps in, this place will certainly do the trick. Beautiful archway here to the Enceladus Grove. 1675 and 1677. It's a little bummer that none of the fountains are on. It is beautiful regardless, but to see some water spraying would be spectacular. There is an entire another estate that you can actually, depending on your ticket, go check out, which we are actually going to skip. I heard it's pretty amazing. I've been wandering around for a few hours already, including the palace time. Little piece of advice, because look how far that is. That's absolutely crazy. Allow yourself plenty of time. If you plan to come here to the Palace of Versailles, I know it's Versailles, but I like to say Versailles because that's how it's spelled. But I would honestly, in my opinion, the palace was beautiful. Way too crowded for my liking. I've said that multiple times. I thought that was worse than a Disney park. The problem was the tours and the rooms were just so congested you couldn't move. You were gridlocked with people. But I'm not saying don't do it, but come for the gardens, because this right here, this is beautiful. Also, plan to do the entire day here, because I was like, I'm gonna go for like 2-3 hours. I got some other stuff I gotta do, want to do, not have to do, but I got some other stuff I want to do. We've already passed that 2-3 hour mark, and I barely scratched the surface of what you can see here. So that's gonna be my piece of advice. Come for the gardens, not the palace. Do the palace while you're here, but don't make that a priority. Kind of see what you can see with that and get out of there. And then come do the gardens, because they are B-E-A beautiful. And bug just went away. France, there's bugs everywhere. Oh, look at this one. This is Purdy. But yeah, it's just, this place is massive. Like this, I'm fairly certain I saw this already, but I thought I was walking in a direction I didn't come yet. Unless it just looks similar. I'll get my answer when I go back and edit this, but did I not see this already? This reinforces my theory of thinking I haven't been here yet, because I did not see this. There's 2 little fishies in there. Look at those guys just hanging out. The Baths of Apollo. Keep off the grass. Very disappointing with the fountains. Even that fish is like, come on, make some movement in the water, man. We found some running water and some very intricate looking fountains. First fountain I've seen that's turned on. I love it. They do have little trams I can take you around if you don't want to walk the entire time. Extra charge, of course. We just barely scratched the surface here at the gardens. Truly is a magnificent place. But that is going to do it for this little Palace of Versailles video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. We do lots of filming locations, travel videos, and random things from time to time. And until next time, be good, have fun, and learn something.
Red means stop, yellow means slow down, green means go. So let's go all over this town.